Hey, what's going on? I'm Majin Kenji.
Faulty.
Welcome to Real Geek Talk. Today, on episode 2, we got a really special thing for you. It's a new event by DC called DC Dark Knights Metal. Today we're going to bring you review for issue 1. It's cool artwork, you see that? First of all, let's just discuss how fucking exciting this is that DC is doing, this particular event and how long they've been doing it. Apparently these have been coming up since about like August, September, or something like that.
Something like that.
And it's gonna run all the way through February.
And it's gonna be an amazing comic. If I'm judging by what we have seen so far, we haven't seen the tip of the iceberg. They've still got new issues coming out. They're just going to get more and more crazy, more and more dark, and definitely these be by far the most evil, destructive characters we've ever seen. And we've watched the multiverse be destroyed on a few occasions.
Oh yeah.
These people, they're coming from the dark multiverse, and essentially it's about dark, twisted versions of Batman himself, and it's just, oh my god. I would highly recommend checking out the series for yourself, but we're going to give you a good breakdown today and let you know what's in issue 1.
Alright, first off, we start off with the 3 tribes, the 3 ancient tribes from long ago, which were the wolf, the bear, and the bird. There are the 3 ancient tribes that
from the beginning of time.
From the beginning of time, like the first couple civilizations, pretty much. But there was a 4th forbidden tribe that no one talked about.
The Judas tribe.
Yeah, they were kind of like the Voldemort tribe. No one liked to talk about them.
That was the tribe of the bat.
Yeah,
which we all know what that's about.
You know what I mean? And after that, we got the Justice League standing in front of Mongul in shiny new armor that Toyman made, specifically for all of them. We got Superman in armor made out of dust from a few thousand crushed red suns. Then we got vibranium boots for the Flash, so that motherfucker ain't going nowhere. And what is it that they had on Wonder Woman?
Explains right here. A lock on her armor from Stheno, the Elder Gorgon, venom infused. So she's being poisoned as she's fighting.
Yeah, so she's weakening as she fights, which is pretty fucking busted if you ask me.
And they literally give Aquaman a stick. They took away his trident and literally give him a stick.
Like, dude, how insulting is that? I was like, I'm gonna take your badass weapon that's like yours, and then just, here's a stick.
And then you've got the Green Lantern. He's there. I don't think he has access to his ring. He's still wearing his uniform, but I don't think he can make constructs. And then Cyborg, it doesn't really explain what's going on with him, but he's just kind of Cyborg at this moment.
Yeah.
With a shield. And you have Mongul start to explain that they're there for his contest of champions. And they're about to fight some. What does he call them? Some trinkets, as he calls them.
He does have Toyman there with him, so
yeah. And he introduces Toyman, who explains that the name of these things are called the Fulcrum Abominus. Nice Latin for you. That's important. Remember that. And then he exalts about how he loves the idea, and everybody starts to chant, "Go to war! Go to war!" in the stadium.
After that, we got pure fucking pandemonium everywhere as the fucking Justice League is engaging all the different competitors that Mongols got going against them. You got Superman blocking beams with the shield, you know what I mean? You got, Diana throwing fucking, direction here and there. everyone's just trying to keep the fuck up with the fact that they're being
and
weakened.
Aquaman with his stick.
And Aquaman with his stick. So they're just in this heated battle in the stadium. It's pretty much just like a free for all, and so in the middle of all these things, he starts releasing like these weird sentient robot things on the Justice League, and I guess that's what the trinkets were. You know what I mean? So
and they're like think Power Rangers bots
type
size
Zords, yeah, kind of like Zords. So Batman is he's kind of caught up in pairing with one or like grappling with one with the jaw open, and he's looking inside of it, just studying the machinery, and he notices that there's a button on the inside that's got the bat symbol on it. So like he reaches in and he pushes it, and it starts to kind of fucking wrap around wires and circuitry around him, and it starts to pull him in.
As he does this, everybody's clamoring whether they should help Batman and everything like that. And Batman's wrapped up completely in these wires that have just consumed him, and he just yells, "No!" And he said, "Follow my lead." From there, everybody starts bashing the symbols on the inside of the mouths of their bots. And everybody else is getting wrapped up, and they're all like, "Oh my god, what's going on?"
Yeah, they're just really confused.
And then you get this beautiful little panel. I love this. Flash's, "What trick? Are these things absorbing us? I know this cry. It means come together as one." That's Wonder Woman. Green Lantern, come together as one. What? Meal? Of course, typical.
You gotta have the comic relief in there.
And you got Aquaman, one warrior. And man, this is my favorite part. "Bruce, please tell me you're kidding." And Cyborg
is
says,
just like, "Oh, please tell me you're not kidding."
Because what are they thinking?
Motherfucking Justice League Megazord. Like, no joke. We gotta show you this even. Like look at that.
Justice League Megazord.
That is just ridiculous. Like, I mean.
And you get Cyborg in one of the arms. Booyah!
Yeah, that big ass cannon of an arm. It had to be Cyborg. That's just his thing.
Then you see Mongols running away. No, not now. And then, of course, you get Flash. Why do I have to be the foot? Simple Barry, so you can kick his?
It's kind of a callback to the Power Rangers movies. If you think about it, they had a joke about being the leg, you know what I mean?
Why do I have to be the leg?
Oh, one of them was
You're
like...
a leg too?
Yeah, you a leg too? That shit was funny.
And then it cuts next to they're riding back to Earth, or most of them are flying except for Batman, Flash, and Cyborg, and they're inside of a construct ship made by the Green Lantern. Of course, what's Batman doing? Complaining, which is just a beautiful thing. And
it's typical rich kid shit.
And and then the Green Lantern comments, "You realize you're not flying this thing, right?" And he completely ignores him. It's great.
He's like, whatever. Fuck you. So after that, we got the Justice League landing in Gotham. They're just kind of observing around, seeing what's going on, because there's a strange mountain just kind of developed right in the middle of Gotham.
It's pretty much in the place of Gotham.
Yeah, it's almost, and it's like radiating like real dark energy, and the Justice League has just got there to investigate and see what's going on, because apparently it's causing a lot of stir, within the community. I mean, think about it. If you were in your city and all of a sudden the big fucking mountain just kind of came in the middle of it, the fuck.
Yeah, you might not be able to fuck. You might just be
especially if you lived like right where it started to break the earth. Like, I would be one unhappy camper, dude.
Oh yeah, at this point I would be surprised if I saw any of the GCPD, because it's all of Gotham.
Yeah, man.
It's enormous.
I'd be, if I was a cop that day, what do you expect me to do about it? This is beyond my fucking payroll.
And then we get them going into a lab, but they don't even know where they are. Then they come across this space pod
Oh yeah. I remember this was getting to.
with no engines for flying, which begs the question, what the hell is this place? They come to the idea that it must be a core, because they can feel the energy emanating off of it. Cyborg starts to try to figure out what's going on with it. And apparently it's getting stronger and stronger. And then all of a sudden they look over, and in blood on the wall is, "It's chasing us. Run."
Oh god! If I saw something like that, I'd be like, "Let's you turn this bitch around real quick."
And then somebody comes in the room. Not what you expect. It is actually looks like some government agents, led by Lady Blackhawk, which
Kendra Saunders.
Kendra Saunders, which, if anybody knows who that is, it's Hawkwoman. Or Hawk Girl, depending on what area you're from. She's cut off her wings, and she is in charge of this elite group. Basically, she's trying to end her own immortality, because she's being resurrected over and over again.
I mean, I don't blame her for that. I mean, after a while, you've seen so much shit and dealt with, like, seeing so many loved ones come and go. You don't want to sit here forever. Bittersweet, almost. You know what I mean?
She starts to explain what's going on. That there's been an invasion, and it's a full-scale invasion. Which, if you read it, you'll get to know that that's the Dark Multiverse taking over.
Oh man. Just wait till you see who's invading.
And it's been planned for centuries. Then he's cut over to the South Pacific, with an island full of
Look like dinosaurs.
they're dinosaurs with feathers. Basically, that missing link between birds and dinosaurs. They're running all over the place.
Yeah. Apparently in Earth Prime, it was what we theorized.
And then this is called Black Hawk Island, with a giant golden statue of Hawkman, otherwise known as Carter Hall. That'll be important.
Very.
Then they speak of the invasion. They promise to tell the truth behind it, and apparently this is so bad, it's the only hope for even Superman.
Pretty much from here on, Kendrick just goes on to describe to them the different things about this metal that has been emanating this dark energy. It's pretty much what the mountain is made out of. That's just sprouted in the middle of Gotham.
It's also what gave her immortality.
They've opened gates to the multiverse and been almost all over it, and they have not been able to find where this metal originated from. So they're kind of having dialogue back and forth about how if they've opened the gate and been to so many places, how could they have not found it by now? Things like that. It's just a lot of questions. And then Kendra turns over a message that said that maybe it's from this dimension. It was a dark multiverse. All right. Well, from there on, we keep getting into more of Carter's journal, and it starts talking about prophesizing things about a specific person, and it says wagon is the root of the name, which is a different language for Wayne. Like something has been targeting Batman since
The dawn of time.
Yeah, which is crazy to think of. How the fuck is that possible? And it's around this time that everyone starts to realize, and Red Tornado yells out, "You open the door." because Batman was pretty much the one that.
He was in a sleep state until this moment.
Yeah, but before he was in this state, because he died and got resurrected, and we'll get into details about that. If you want to learn more about that, we'll have more details for you in the description box. He was resurrected, and he's kind of getting all of his stuff, all of his memories back, and trying to get back into the same groove he was in. But before all that, whenever he pretty much the process he used to peer into the multiverse is what opened the door for the dark multiverse to come, into Earth Prime. So that's what Red Tornado was talking to him about whenever he yelled out, "You open the door." And so Red Tornado just starts going crazy and attacks the Justice League, and they're all just
trying to beat this one.
Yeah, they're trying to hold him back as much as possible, and Kendra's just saying, you triggered Red Tornado, and that's where Batman had to make his great escape on a fucking dinosaur of all things.
Not a joke.
Like, no joke, he rode away on a pink dinosaur. I could not make this up. I mean, I could, but it wouldn't be very good. Because he was
planning this ahead of time.
It is Bruce Wayne. And, we pretty much end on, we see a silhouette of a bunch of different characters behind it's almost like it's like a moon in the middle of the sky, and you see a lot of different figures that look, one of them looks like something with big bat wings. There's a couple other ones that have, different shapes, like it's really crazy looking. And, Batman is talking to Alfred about the journal he found that was by Carter, Hawkman, as T said it would be important, earlier. Pretty much, Batman's got all the evidence he needs to be able to, try to go back and maybe open the door to the multiverse again and try to fix all this.
And, it ends what looks like to be Wayne Manor, with a glowing symbol of the bat on the floor. And the inner monologue happens from Carter Hall's journal. Some brutal scenes on the page before, and then we get introduced. I don't know this character. One of you I don't know.
Which is really strange for him, because this is the DC guy. I'm the Marvel guy.
So I'm not sure. I'll do some research, and I would for you to see if he's been around before, or if he's a new character. His name, he introduced himself as the Dream of the Endless. And he has come to tell him about the nightmare that has only just begun. This is the new character. Which kind of looks like a deity's style thing, if you ask me.
Almost, yeah.
And then it reveals the next thing is Nightmares Revealed in the next issue.
Hold on, let me see that. In the back, this is a pretty cool thing. It almost looks like a tour, like a fucking metal tour, like it's badass, like almost kind of like the way Ozfest was listed back in the day and shit. Like, this looks like it would be cool on a fucking t-shirt, but it's like dates, all the different dates of when the different issues are gonna drop. You can follow it, all the way up until February where you get the last 4 issues. We're going to be trying to, give you a breakdown of all the different issues as the weeks go by, you know what I mean? It's an amazing storyline. In my opinion, I think it's going to be one of the things that brings DC fans back all the way, like readers from all the different walks and generations,
he's not even a DC fan. He refused to go see Justice League with me.
I still do.
Okay, but he's all about this.
Yeah, this series you can't fucking deny it, man. Like, and I'm not a big Superman fan, and like, what's crazy is that, like,
and this could be Scott Snyder's creme de la creme. This could be his grand opus.
Man, if this was an animated series, I would shit bricks.
It would be rated R. For sure.
It'd have to be.
There's no way you could do that.
And it's not even sexual content or nothing like awkward, like the fucking Killing Joke. It's actual, just like the action, the gore.
It's actually,
it's nuts.
Some of it's actually some of the stuff in the future issues is actually worse than the Killing Joke.
Dude, man.
Like, it was cringeworthy in the Killing Joke, especially in the comics.
Just wait till you get to where we're at right now. There's a specific
this issue right here.
It's from one of the. It's one of the
Batman Who Laughs.
Yeah, it's one of the ones that's coming from the Dark Multiverse, and whenever we get into that, you guys are gonna be like, ooh, shit, But
well worth the attention, well worth the money.
Try to go pick them up, right now. Pick them up while they're still cheap, because I promise
you. It actually dropped $1 from $4.99 to $3.99.
This is gonna be one of those series that you want the complete story. You want the set, because
I will have it.
Because once it's done, once you got it collected and you put it away there's gonna be limited printings. That way you get the first editions already. You're picking it up as it comes out. It doesn't even have to be a couple years from now, and it might be just real fucking big. It's a really, really good story. You definitely go pick it up. DC they're doing an amazing job with who they got to write this.
And right now, like, this one's rated T for Teen Plus. That's rated for T for Teen Plus. Let me tell you, the Joker Laughs, not teen.
No, dude.
That's an adult comic. No nudity or anything weird like that. But
no, it's just the content. The content.
Brutal.
Yeah, it's explicit and violent and shit.
To the point, like, if you've got kids,
you'd be like, okay, it's time to just stop right there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even if it was just like a superhero movie, technically, yeah, these are all superheroes, and it's a superhero movie. Dude, even fucking Wade Wilson himself would be like, I'm a little uncomfortable here. I think I need to step out.
Yeah, it's pretty brutal,
and he's done
which is great. Makes it wonderful. I haven't seen this much. Some of the stuff that's happening in this, some of the people that these things happen to are permanent.
Yeah, man, it's
like there will be no coming back for these other people.
It can't. There's no way.
In fact, utter destruction would probably be the better option.
It's the only way to even things out and have some kind of fucking balance. You know what I mean?
Because
next week we're going to be bringing you issue 2, Dark Knights the Metal. Also, just a little side note, we're going to be bringing you an issue every week. On my channel, later on, a friend of mine, these are some dried Carolina Reaper peppers. I do a lot of pepper challenges. I'm a chili head. This is the world's hottest pepper. Comes in at 2.2 Scoville heat units. This dude right here, he fucking hates spicy, and
I'm gonna be sitting there laughing at him.
He did a ghost pepper and he didn't even really do a ghost pepper challenge. He had some sauce that was on a wing.
I mean, it was a ghost pepper wing, pre-made. It was actually hotter than a ghost pepper.
And look,
I'm a total wuss when it comes to spicy.
And I have ghost peppers right here too. I keep super hot. See, Jolokia. I'm used to these things. Like, I have my first little shitty video that I put up on my channel, and it's really bad quality, but it's me doing a triple threat ghost pepper challenge. I made ghost pepper salsa, I had ghost pepper Pocky chips, and a little jar of, ghost peppers. I ate 2 peppers,
all him.
Had quite a bit of salsa with the chips, and I sat there and waited 5 minutes each time. 5-minute afterburn. I was fine.
Don't give too much away. Don't give too much away. Just gotta watch.
All I'm gonna tell you is, do not. Whenever you watch these videos, don't try anything that I do like that at home. I mean, if you're into spicy stuff, start small. Start real small. Start at fucking jalapenos. Don't just jump to a fucking Carolina Reaper thinking that you're hot shit, because I'm fucking nervous doing that shit. The hottest I've had so far is a Trinidad Moruga Scorpion. That shit is hot as fuck. And I only had the salsa that I made by me. But anyway, check that out on my channel. You can hear more about the peppers and all the other bullshit that I'm talking about on there. Also, keep up, because I'm gonna be coming out with new videos for Pokemon Go. Gen 3 is about to drop at any minute. Niantic just talked about that earlier today. gonna have to follow up on the Pokedex. I've got everything up to date. I just gotta, get the new 50 that are about to drop. But again, like, comment, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your mom, tell your dad, your grandma, your grandpa, your friend, your pet, anything.
Let us know what you think in the comments.
We're gonna be
We'll be bringing you other things like Dragon Ball Super reviews, gaming reviews, Rick and Morty. When that comes back, we'll do that.
Oh man, and this winter, when that fucking sauce comes back properly this time,
I'll taste test that.
not 20 fucking packets, which was bullshit. I mean, I'm not gonna go further into that because I didn't act like a goddamn fool jumping on counters and shit. I'm an adult. But anyway, we are gonna review the sauce, and we're gonna honestly, I might do a late review on season 3 because I mean it's not too late. They're still coming out with shorts and stuff.
You think you'll ever put out your recipe for the Szechuan?
I might. I mean, it's not too hard. It's a pretty good sauce, actually. I've made it quite a few times. But tune in for next week. You'll get more DC Dark Knight's Metal issue number 2, where we're going to be following more up on Batman and what his intentions are, in the Dark Multiverse. Is he trying to do something, malicious that could possibly end everything? Is he trying to close the gate and do away with these individuals so everything has some balance restored, to the multiverse, or what? I don't know. We're going to find out next week. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Aside from that, this is Majin Kenji. I appreciate it, man. You guys enjoy it. We bring, for you fellow nerds.
We'll try to keep the dogs' heads out of the video.
Yeah, we'll try to, keep the extras out, So, it's kind of like when a boom mic, kind of falls in the middle of the shot.
Well, this is a pretty little Rottweiler, right?
Oh, yeah. Monster. I love that dude. But,
yeah. That's for me. Keep up with us. We'll be coming at you with a whole lot of new stuff. Other than that, Faulty out.